Welcome back to the number one podcast in the world, the Tiralosi Twins podcast.
Shake and bake, baby.
This is episode 9, I believe. So we've been really getting these episodes going. So thanks, guys, for listening.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys.
All right, so let's actually just try this. We got this coquito, and we're gonna make our own, but it takes a week. We just got to find the jar.
Yeah. So, well, we could use that, I guess, if we kill that.
I don't think we can use that.
Yeah, we can.
I don't think that's airtight.
It's airtight. You just screw the cap back on.
I don't know if that's how it works. Because if so, then we could dump out the other alcohol, the eggnog that we didn't like.
Yeah, but then that flavor will sit. Trust me, we don't want that.
As a backup plan.
All right. Well, anyway, let's get right into it.
Wait, let's try it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try it.
My guess is it's going to be a lot better than the eggnog.
Oh, I already took a sip.
Uh-oh. Kind of smells like it. Hold on.
Better.
Okay, much better. More vanilla and cinnamon. Okay, so
it doesn't have that weird aftertaste.
Yeah, this is more my cup of tea.
No, it's not tea. It's Puerto Rican eggnog.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is it. This is better. Although I think we would make it better.
See, I don't know. It just has like a harsh flavor.
Yeah, it's almost like a weird bitterness.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like it. I think we could make one. We could make this a lot better.
Tastes pretty strong, I'll tell you that right now. It's that rum.
Yeah. Apparently it's only 13%. We would make it stronger, but...
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, we're probably going to be buzzing off our mug full. But, well, I mean, let's get a chug going, because...
A chug? Did you want to kill the bottle?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I guess we can always get another one.
Yeah. But we're going to make one.
I mean, let's just play it by ear, you know?
I don't know if I... Okay.
Hold on, I want to do this.
Thought it was going to be better.
Well, just because, as you see, mustache is coming in pretty strong.
Yeah, I thought you were going to shave it. I heard the razor going.
No. Yeah, no, it grew back already is what happened. Yeah, within like a minute. It's amazing.
Like, speaking of that, like Santa Claus, Tim Allen, and that Santa Claus movie where he kept growing the beard and couldn't shave it.
Exactly. That's me with this mustache. It's the holiday season, you know? But, no, I didn't shave it. I'm growing it out for now. Taking it day by day, you know? I kind of want to grow it out so I have one of those, well, let me just try it.
You've been trying it. But, I mean, I'm not opposed to just
Got coquito?
Constantly drinking.
Did I get it?
Oh, no.
No. All right, well, it was worth a try. I'll try it again. I want my got milk moment.
The beginning of it, like, you taste straight alcohol, and then the end is when you taste that milk flavor, you know?
What's in this, by the way?
Everything that we bought today for the ingredients.
Hair flew in my...
Condensed milk, rum, nutmeg, cinnamon.
What's the bitterness in it right now?
Alcohol.
No, that's...
there's no
about.
bitterness.
No, it's like that not nutmeg. Eggnoggy flavor that's kind of thrown in there.
No, that's the alcohol.
It might be the coconut milk. Might be what it is.
It's coconut water.
Might be it. I'm not a fan of coconut water.
Or maybe it is coconut milk.
It's coconut milk. Or a cream of coconut. I don't know how they made it.
Yeah, I really don't know how they made it. But, yeah, just to recap what happened what we did last night, we were on our live and somehow got talked into going to Taco Bell.
Yeah. some things were said, some moves were made, and yeah, it happened.
So how do you feel after the Taco Bell incident?
Well, not great.
I didn't feel bad. I don't know. Okay, I take that back.
It didn't like mess with my stomach or anything, but I felt sick.
Like this morning?
No, last night.
Oh, okay. Because I this morning
You felt sick?
I felt like not sick, but like a little like groggy, like I just drank the night before, kind of like feeling.
That's what I'm saying. This fast food,
So it hit me
affects
hard.
you.
Yeah,
you know.
it hit me hard. Well, not in a bad way. Like I didn't upset my stomach or anything. Like I felt perfectly fine until like I.
You should have seen him. He had the runs. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my! Wow.
I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't at all. My stomach's a lot stronger than Cody's. Cody has a weak tummy.
Excuse you. Excuse you.
I
do not have a weak tummy.
But I see the comments. Yes, we are now drinking Puerto Rican eggnog.
Yes. Might need a refill soon, but
Already?
well, no. I mean, I'm just getting ahead. You know, I'm just ahead of the game here. Just saying that.
Well, what do you mean? You didn't finish what you were drinking yet.
I mean, I could, but I'm savoring it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really just chug eggnog, Puerto Rican eggnog.
Well, that's what you said.
I thought Coquito had. I thought it had like at least egg whites in it, but I guess
no.
not.
I told you.
I was lied to.
Yeah, you weren't lied to.
I was lied to.
No, that's how eggnog is made, not coquito.
No, I was lied to though. I remember.
I think you just misremembered it.
No, I remember exact moments of when someone lied to me, but it's okay. I think that same person ended up realizing later on. Maybe they said it later on that there wasn't any, but I remember them saying that there was at one point. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so. By the way, is there a remote for that lamp? It's really messing up my lights back there. And you did it again, man.
It's not messing up your lights. It's a
messing
warm
up my lights.
It's a warm orange color.
Do you have the remote for it?
I don't have a remote for it.
I can unplug it.
Don't unplug it.
Spark it.
Yeah, that would be bad.
No.
Don't unplug it. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's what happened last night. Went for a late Taco Bell run, sober Taco Bell run. And
sober, not there was no drugs or alcohol involved. Everyone always thinks we're on something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's just it's our personality. It's our personality trait, all right? Well, now we are. Now we're drinking.
Well, I don't know if this counts though. You know?
It's a holiday thing.
It's holidays. You can't
you're not falling off the wagon. Yeah, you're not falling off the wagon or on the wagon. I don't know which one it is, but you're not on that when you're in holiday season. Like people just kind of.
It's an excuse to drink as much eggnog, coquito,
cookies.
What's the other stuff?
Drugs.
What? I'm talking about alcohol here. Even if you want to spike your hot chocolate. I mean, there's millions of drinks that you can get away with, and you just keep going, you know?
Yeah. Well, speaking about drugs, I actually had a slight headache today.
Can I do this? Oh,
from
what?
Not drinking coffee today.
Oh my gosh!
Because Cody got me addicted to coffee.
Dude, you don't. First of all, why didn't you drink coffee?
You got me addicted to caffeine.
Second of all,
because I was going fasted. I'm not gonna
fasted.
Yeah, I did it fasted. You didn't realize
you can drink black coffee and
yeah, I know, but I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to just drink water.
Whatever, dude.
So yeah, thanks for getting me addicted to caffeine, and now
I didn't get
now
you
I'm a
addicted to caffeine.
now I'm a recovering addict.
You don't drink
and I
coffee.
might drink coffee tomorrow.
You don't drink
know.
coffee.
I do drink coffee. I don't know what you see every day, but I do drink coffee.
I see you pouring a small amount in your cup every day. You're not pouring full cups like you think you are.
I'm pouring a good amount. You don't see how
you're filling the bottom line is what you're doing.
Look, I'm saving you money. Okay?
You're not saving
I'm
me anything.
I'm not pouring. I'm not filling the bottom line. That's not what's going on.
You're using all my creamer, so it doesn't really matter. You're not saving me any money.
Excuse you. The fact that
Speaking of that,
whatever. You know what? I'm gonna drink all your coffee now. I'm not gonna save you any.
That, to address the concerns about this rumor that Alex is trying to start with me hating mint. I don't know where this came from.
You do hate mint.
I don't know where this came from.
You hate mint.
I'm dressed in mint right now, okay?
Mint?
So
it's more of a dull color. It's not really a mint.
Don't talk like that. But no. I bought peppermint mocha creamer. I'm back in the holiday season with my coffee as well. So I'm going to enjoy that tomorrow morning. I don't know.
So are you doing that just to prove a point?
I don't know if you'll be joining me. Maybe because you hate mint. You probably won't.
I'm not the one that hates
you
mint.
Hate mint.
You're the one that hates
mint. You hate mint. You're trying to deflect.
Don't get all defensive about you hating mint.
Trying to say, hey, look over here, and then sneak some hate on mint. I love peppermint bark. I will say that. I'm a huge advocate for that.
I don't know.
But anyway,
into
the podcast.
Yeah.
So here's kind of what's on my mind is.
Wait, before we get into it, I just want to make a little announcement that we have new merch out: Santa's Little Helper mugs, sweaters, and hoodies. You can find that all on our website, our Shopify store.
Oh yeah,
and it's basically just to kind of give you a little idea. You're gonna love it. It's an angry picture of Jax with Santa's antlers and Santa's Little Helper. So what's not to love? Make sure you guys go to our store, check that out. Maybe buy a mug, join the mug club, and see Jax every morning.
Yes,
with antlers.
Drink
cat.
Your morning coffee, morning tea, whichever. With Jax, a naughty picture of Jax on there.
He's been naughty.
No, not that naughty.
No. He hasn't. He still has his fur on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But
no, he doesn't take his tuxedo off.
Yeah. So
he loves that thing.
Just also too, we actually have a cuts giveaway going now from today till Sunday. It is live. All the requirements are on our post. Just go to our Instagram, find our post where we posted about the giveaway, and you'll be able to read through all the requirements and how you qualify to win a long sleeve shirt from Cuts, a hoodie, and joggers or sweatpants. And those are probably my favorite. Either I want sweatpants, but I have the joggers.
Yep.
And I love them. So that's $400, $500 value.
Guys, I'm not even messing with you here. I'm being straight up. This is the easiest giveaway for the value that you'll ever participate in. So participate in it and do it, because there's a really good chance that you could win.
Yeah, this is and we want to do more, so this isn't the end of the line here. This is just the beginning with these type of giveaways, and it's awesome. Like, honestly, like this stuff, I don't know, not many companies give away this much stuff, and we pretty much told them like our favorite stuff and what we wanted to give away, and that's what we're giving away.
And they were down for it.
Yeah,
so I mean, I mean,
Cody's
just
speechless.
Just go get the stuff. It's free.
But yeah, check it out on our Instagram. Just wanted to mention that. And then also, last thing here, we have an NFT project in the works. I think you guys are going to really love it. And
no, I know you guys are going to love it.
Yeah, I know you guys are going to love it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I want one really bad.
I want to keep the one, or we haven't made all of them yet, but I know there's one that looks really, really good, and
they all look good.
They all look good.
It's a preference.
Just that one is, I want to keep it for myself.
Yeah, but I'm because we don't know, because we're trying to see how we're gonna launch it. So I want it on the blockchain, so I have it first. But but I don't know. We can't do that. We can't. Obviously, we have to just release
it right away. You know?
So we just have to release them, and maybe I'll buy it. So
what do they call that?
I don't know. But anyway, get into it. Get into the podcast. Those are all the announcements that I wanted to make.
So yeah, go do that now if you haven't done that. We'll be here. But yeah, no. So I've seen this so much, and it's confusing to me. I'm just gonna say it. Why do girls date guys that look like their brothers? Why do they?
So there's
do they? And how does their family react? Do they show up and be like, "Oh,
no"? There's actually psychology behind that.
Well, I know.
Apparently, girls date guys that look like their fathers for security reasons. But I guess that could apply to brothers too. Kind of.
It's kind of gross, you know. Well, not gross. I mean, maybe that's a bad word for it, but it's like it's a little off. Yeah, I feel like.
I mean, that's just part of their DNA. It's just
whose DNA?
The girl. Well, yeah, I guess so. But I was just saying, it's just tuned in their psychology that they date for comfort, and that's kind of usually what happens.
Keep the bloodline pure, I guess.
Okay.
No, it just confuses me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that
nothing. Well, I guess maybe something against dating your brother and sister, but but yeah, no, it's just confusing.
Sweet home Alabama. Anyway,
where the skies are so blue? Is that what?
I don't know. Anyway, so we actually did get our first response on Twitter, hating on. So it wasn't hating on Taylor. So we posted it on
Twitter. Hating on.
Yes. Well, so it was us saying like, maybe she's the problem if it happens to every guy.
No, it can't be her.
And then the girl goes, or maybe, this is the classic response. Oh, maybe guys just suck with the shrugging hands. So I really enjoyed that. I liked it. I genuinely enjoyed it because
that was a genuine laugh.
Yeah. I really like this is why we make the comments, because I really want to hear both sides, both the back and forth of it. So I really enjoyed that. Probably a little too much.
I want to hear a legitimate case against it. If you say, well, this is, generally what happens in a relationship, blah, 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 right? But no, guys just suck.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the classic response.
And this is why we don't get anywhere with, those type of arguments.
But it makes me want to just keep hating on Taylor now, which, I mean, we've always had in our plan to hate on Taylor, but.
Well, no.
Well, no, not directly. It just
Alex doesn't speak for us.
Subconsciously, I'm like, oh, great, here she goes again. Like she always is in the argument,
It's kind of. I mean, I think we see,
we see right through it.
We see through it, through this charade that she's playing, and a lot of people fall for it. That's okay. I don't blame them. I blame Taylor.
Let me ask you this: if Taylor had a Christmas song, would you listen to it? I think she does.
I mean, I'd give it a chance. I'm not closed-minded with Taylor. I just see right through her, and people can change.
People can change. It's shown over the course of like 10 plus years that she hasn't, but people can change.
Well, that's because guys suck.
It's not hers. It's not her problem.
What if we just said, because girls suck? I mean, I don't think we'd get anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, guys have always been the to blame.
Well, let me just say this.
We've taken it kind of on our shoulders.
Let me just say this. Speaking to Taylor about Taylor's fans and stuff directly, we're really going after a group of people that are very dangerous, or very risk it all for Taylor. So, guys, if you want to support us, like our content, comment. Just really be on our side here, because we're gonna need all the support we can get.
We need the level of support
that Taylor has.
Well, that PETA has. Something like that,
PETA?
where it's some really motivated people who will go stop at nothing. Right. So, but I think PETA might be on her side.
Like Carol Baskin type.
Yeah, we need something like that.
Actually, I would say it's more on Joe Exotic's side that people are more loyal. So maybe Joe Exotic type people, but not his people, the audience.
we need our people.
Yeah, we need our people.
Rise up.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that's that.
I also don't get people that put a bunch of stuffed animals in their back window. I just don't know what that's for. Like, are you?
They're their friends. What do you mean?
Are you representing the animals that you have wanted?
I think it's like a safety thing.
Safety.
If they put it in their car, they feel safer with friends.
But that's the back window.
Don't ask questions. Well, they can't put them in the front window, because then they wouldn't be able to see.
I mean, you could. People have stuff on their dash all the time. That doesn't stop anyone.
Maybe, but
they have a hula girl that dances and it distracts people. But I'm talking about static stuffed animals.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are the. I don't know what to call it. Okay.
I mean, it's normally, older women, which it's not like, I'm hating on them or anything. I'm just trying to figure out why.
It's just a thing they do. There's no answer for it. It's just what happens.
Is it like the bumper sticker for them?
I think it's more. I think it's like showing off type.
Oh, they're showing off.
Well, not showing off. It's the put them in the window. Maybe someone will see them. I think it's just kind of like that. I don't know. I think it's more casual than we think. It's not.
I just don't get it. Yet again, I haven't had like a car, so maybe I would put stuff back there.
Yeah. Because in like more of a SUV type thing, or I don't know what to call it, grown-up vehicles, not cars, but.
You taking shots right now?
No. I'm just saying, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, the back, so the back's like flat, so you can't really put anything back there unless you like glued it or something. But yeah, that would be even more crazy than the stuffed animals. Anyway, what do you have anything else? What's on your mind?
No. I mean, do you have any more?
No. So we're in the holidays.
How do we already get on the holidays?
It's just what happens.
I guess I did reorganize this already.
All right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And I guess I'll start it off with Happy Bartender Appreciation. Hey, keep playing the music there.
I don't know.
I liked it.
Distracting.
It's not distracting.
You said you hated it. Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's a little loud. Maybe a little.
No, not for us.
Well, for us. Happy Bartender Appreciation Day. Whoever made this coquito, appreciate you. Happy International Day of Persons with Disabilities. International Sweater Festival. So, time to bring out those Christmas sweaters a little early, because today's your day.
I'm sure I could put this thing on loop without having to press it over and over again.
Happy Let's Hug Day. Let's all have a nice warm hug while we're drinking coquito. Happy Make a Gift Day. Whatever gift you choose, it's the spirit of giving that really carries the gift. Happy National Apple Pie Day.
God, my arm's getting tired. This is getting tiring.
So, if you want to get that McDonald's apple pie, I heard those are good.
Can you guys hear this background music, by the way?
I think they can. Happy National Green Bean Casserole Day. If you know me, you know my favorite holiday side dish is a green bean casserole.
Speaking of that, Just to interrupt here real quick. Some green bean casseroles have like a weird aftertaste. I did taste one without it, and it's really good. Anyway, continue.
Well, if it's made right, that I only condone.
Okay, I pressed the holiday button. You have to continue.
No,
with
that's
the holidays.
okay. You can keep it on loop.
Is it too loud, guys, or is it just right?
Just turn it down a smidge, maybe.
No, I think. I mean, when
okay.
I had it, we could even hear
okay.
it.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, it has to be made right. I've had some bad green bean casserole, like the green beans haven't been cooked all the way. They're a little hard, and they didn't use like the right cheeses or something. I don't know, but it has to be made right. I'm a harsh critic on it, even though it is my favorite side dish.
Okay, continue.
And lastly, for me, I guess, National Roof Over Your Head Day. So appreciate this today.
Yes. So here's my weird holidays. I'm just going to kind of blast through them a little bit here. Strong Impressions Day, Nostalgia Day, Self-Love Day, Middle Age Day, and Immoral Acts Day.
So Middle Age Day, we'll celebrate Quarter Age Day, I guess. We're going to kind of make it our own.
And Immoral Acts, so that's bad things, right?
Immortal or immoral?
Immoral.
Okay, yeah. So immoral, yeah, just...
So are we supposed to do something bad, like steal batteries out of like someone's remote? Like something that really gets that, like immoral. So what's classified as immoral? Like slashing someone's tires, or is it like?
Well, maybe doing something and then lying about it. Maybe framing someone. That might be immoral.
Okay, so we should frame someone today.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
All right. For like, is it like a civil act or is it like a criminal act?
Either one, I think. I mean, both are immoral. One's just immoral and illegal.
All right, so we should film ourselves doing something immoral. No. You haven't let me finish. We should film ourselves doing something immoral with those faces. How do you where the computer where you kind of just like edit the face, someone else's face on your face, and it looks real?
A deep fake?
A deep fake. We could do a deep fake of someone. Now that's really messed up. And there's video evidence.
I like where you headed.
You know what's crazy is like that's a real thing. Like you could literally just be like, this person just slashed my tires, and it's like a deep fake, and there's evidence of them doing it, but it's not actually them.
I feel like unless it's someone famous, imagine that though. They'll be in court. They'll be like, it wasn't me, I swear.
Like Justin Bieber punched me in the face, and
no, but I think with someone famous though, they would actually look into it, somehow be able to tell. Maybe with coding, I don't know.
I mean, like that's evidence, right? It's probably not enough evidence for court, but I mean, I don't know.
It depends what the jury decides. Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like
you have enough videos of him slashing tires, but you have a deep fake on. I don't know. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about that. That's a real concern.
And then, Happy Nostalgia Day. That wasn't very weird. What's your favorite nostalgic moment or thing?
I mean, we're right in the root of it, Christmas time. I think movies, songs, whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
this coquito is pretty good.
It is pretty good. Are you almost done, by the way? Because I think I might need a refill.
I'm working my way down.
Oh, so you're not there. I think I got a good.
I think I
5 to 6 sips.
I think I poured a good amount in mine.
Okay.
I think I have a little bit.
You don't have to make excuses. We all go at our own pace.
No, it's true. I think I do have. I think I did pour a little bit more because I figured you might not like it.
You figured I might not like it?
Yeah.
I was the one who brought it up.
Whoa. Don't get all defensive.
I was the one who brought up the coquito idea. And I sparked it back up today when we were at the store.
No, we just looked.
We wouldn't have made moves today if it wasn't for me about the coquito.
Well, we spent a good 2 hours on trying to find just jars for coquito.
No, we didn't spend an hour on jars.
That was most of our time.
I think it was just walking back and forth in this store.
Yeah, we kept walking back and forth
because we needed the canned. I'll tell you what, the canned coconut milk took the most time, I'd say.
Yeah, the condensed milk was pretty easy. I kind of knew where that was.
Because we knew it was in there. We just didn't know if the bottles were in there. We were just looking. But the coconut milk, that was an adventure.
I mean, the jars and stuff, like the airtight sealed, like we still don't know where to get it.
But yeah, what's your favorite nostalgic moment other than holidays?
Well, you can't say that. Like, you can't
be
like, oh, what's your favorite moment? And then, oh, what's your favorite moment besides your favorite moment? It's just not.
I mean, like, for me, it's playing Nintendo 64 Pokemon.
You don't even remember that.
I do remember it. It was a great time.
I don't know. I think Saturday mornings, being able to wake up early on my own, like as a kid, and have energy, I think that was always nice. Like, I would wake up at like 6 a.m. I had so much more time throughout the day.
Dude,
I was just
started. I woke up at like
I would wake
4
up to play
a.m. one
video
time
games.
to play video games before.
Yeah, dude. And my work ethic was insane.
I was fully dressed. I was fully dressed at 5 a.m. before school because I wanted to play video games that morning at like 4 o'clock.
Wait, I never heard about this.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting there waiting for like 2 hours,
sick,
fully dressed, dude.
You're sick.
I mean, I was ready. I was ready. I mean, I knew if I was gonna wake up to play video games, and I mean that started off my day right. You know, I think I was just excited to get the day started after that.
Yeah, I feel like video games were more fun as a kid. I don't know how to describe it.
We had more of imagination, I guess.
We had it was like more of a simple-minded approach to games. Like now we're like, oh, I guess there's more possibilities, so we're not as happy, with the game.
It's like Pong back in the day with the Atari or whatever they would play. Yeah, I don't know how they played that for hours.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's because we didn't expect a game to have so much. Like when we were playing, let's say, for example, NFL or something, when they had those mini games and you found the mini games, you're like, oh, wow. Oh, wait, let me try this player. Let me try this player. And when you're a kid, you don't really get bored that easily.
You come up with different ways. Especially, I mean, we weren't necessarily kids at this time, but I remember when we were just seeing if we create players with lower stat attributes. And that was fun. I don't know why, but yeah, no, I mean, you can find anything to be entertained by.
Yeah.
As a kid, man.
Well, I mean, speaking of that, that's a good segue into sports.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now we're on sports, but so it looks like Miami is actually going for Cristobal, which is the
I mentioned that
head coach, which I think it's a good move for Miami. I don't think it's a good move for Cristobal, but I think it's a good move for Miami.
Well, he's going into a fresh program. I think he has a lot of leeway and a lot of excuses.
He's gonna have
He's going to have like an open budget. He's going to have all this.
And it's Miami. He's going to get a lot of talent there.
Plus, he's going to enjoy himself there. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Oregon's nice. I haven't been, but I mean, everyone wants South Florida,
Yeah. I mean, I think for someone in your, I don't know, what is he, in his 50s? 50s?
Probably late 40s. I don't know.
Anyway, a guy like that, you're kind of more simple-minded, so he's going to have a nice house on the water he's going to be in a nice area. It's just like he's going to enjoy Miami more than like someone like else would, really.
I mean, not to mention, they probably offered him a ton. Like if you, like especially now, they're offering so many of these coaches unreal deals. Like, what's his name? Lincoln Riley, he's getting both of his houses bought out for like over double of what the actual value is. And he's getting bought 2 more houses. I don't know why you need 2 houses in the same location, but anyway, in Southern California there. On top of that, he's getting like over $10 million a year.
That's why he jumped ship.
Oh.
From Oklahoma, like almost making the playoffs. I think they're out of it now, but for Oklahoma's almost making the playoffs, like your team to jumping ship all of a sudden at the end of the season, I don't know. It seems a little off unless there's like a huge incentive.
I mean, I definitely don't blame him, but I will say Oklahoma's kind of screwed now because all their players are transferring.
I did kind of get the sense that he would leave now. I don't know. I just said like, maybe Florida should try to go for him, and then everyone else was like, "Oh no, he's not leaving." And I was like, "All right." And then now he's leaving for USC. So
No, I think you said Kingsbury for that.
no,
Pretty sure you said
I would have
Kingsbury.
never said that. He wouldn't be my go-to coach. Anyway, so now we're into picking games here. So
Oh wait, no.
oh, you got more to say?
Yeah, but they say that Spencer Rattler. So this actually works out perfectly. Who was the Oklahoma quarterback, which we won't talk about how he was kind of, disappointing season for him. But they say he's going to UCLA.
Who is? Oh, Rattler.
I think he just wants to spite Lincoln Riley. So going to the rival school there.
Yeah. I don't think that's really a discussion. I think he knew he was going to leave. But yeah. Anyway, I'm on to picking games here. Baylor versus Oklahoma State.
Now, I will say that's a huge game because a lot of people believe Baylor is supposed to be the number 4.
They're number 9
team?
right now.
Yeah, but after this game, they might be the number 4 team, and then Oklahoma State. The rest of everybody has like Oklahoma State as number 4. So, with that being said,
I don't think people really believe that because
the coach, there's like either coaches or people who like broadcasters who pick the games. I didn't look too much into it.
they're 10-2. I don't know. They haven't had that strong of a schedule. So I don't think they should be in it. Oklahoma State should definitely be up for it. And if they beat Baylor, they might move to number 4 because either Georgia or Alabama. There's a lot of games that could go either way this week. So
which I think they will because, if you have the number 3 defense in the nation right now, yeah, I'm ruined hugely for the defensive coordinator now. Now that I know Florida's going after him, which
Yeah.
I hope he ends up going to Florida.
So I think Oklahoma State's gonna win this one. I think it's gonna be like, let's see, like 35-28.
What was their last game? I don't remember. I think Baylor's gonna get maybe 17, and Oklahoma State's probably gonna get around 34 points. I'll go 50%.
I think Baylor has a decent offense, so I don't think they're gonna get completely shut down. But Oklahoma State's a really good team. Better than I thought they were. But then again, looking back at last week when they played Oklahoma's not that strong of a team either. So
they are. They're
not.
pretty
They've
good
almost
team.
lost to terrible teams.
Yeah, but you can't judge it by the the other games.
They've had a lot of
You
close
gotta-
games.
You gotta judge it by the
Competition.
the wins.
I don't know about that.
Because sometimes you play down to a team, sometimes you play up to a team.
Yeah, but not consistently. Like they've done it consistently, so
Yeah, but
I don't think you
who
can
knows?
really say that.
There's always that one game where they play outstanding. If you're playing consistent.
Okay. Well, next is Georgia, Alabama.
I did say I had Alabama in this. I do think it'll come down to the wire.
Do you think it's going to be a low-scoring game?
I think it's going to be lower. Well, you know what? Let's see. Georgia does have the top defense. And
I think it's going to be...
I feel like Alabama's been playing to their competition this year. So...
Well, look at it like
I do think it's going to be a lower scoring game, but I think it's going to be a little higher scoring than normal for those teams.
Look at it like this. Bama, they usually get points because of their... Like, they kind of, run the ball, do short throws, and then all of a sudden, what's his name? Bryce
Young.
Bryce Young will get a good deep throw. I don't think Georgia's going to get burned like that. So I think it's going to be a little bit lower of a scoring game. I'm going to say 20-17, Georgia.
20-17 Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm going to say... Now, I think it might be a touchdown difference, just in case someone tries to kick a field goal and then do an onside. So I think Alabama's going to take this one 24.
You think
24-17.
Bama's going to win?
Yeah, I think Bama's going to win.
After after almost losing to Auburn.
Great teams find a way to bounce back.
All right. Well, you got Bama, I guess. And then we have Houston versus Cincinnati. I hear a lot of people saying Houston.
Houston versus Cincinnati. Now, this one will be interesting because Houston does have the number 6 defense in the country. So
you got to look at strength of schedule, too. Houston hasn't really played much competition. Not many strong offenses.
Well, I mean, they've played good enough competition to have a decent idea. Like, I mean, it's like Notre Dame. You know, they're playing just as hard a schedule as Notre Dame. But I think they have more of an offense than them, probably.
I'm going to give it to Cincy. I think after almost losing, having a few close games, I think they've kind of got it figured out. Houston's a good team. I think if any team could really play Cincinnati well, it would be Houston.
Yeah, that's why I'm...
But I'm going to say Cincinnati's going to barely win this. It's going to come down to, like, the last possession, whoever has the ball last. And Cincinnati's going to take it. I think it's going to be 28. I don't even know. 28-21, I'll say, or 24. I'll say 24. 28-24, Cincinnati over Houston.
So this game is definitely going to come down to special teams and coaching adjustments. I think Cincinnati has the coaching aspect of it. But at the same time, I feel like this is the game that Houston will show up for. So I think, plus, I mean, their quarterback looks like just how Case Keenum looked in college for me. He kind of resembles him for me. So I think Houston is going to upset on this one because they have everything working for them. And, I mean, Cincinnati's just had 2 close games.
Cody, you're boring all of us.
I'm not boring anybody.
Get to the point here.
I'm not boring anybody. You should have heard you talking. I'm just going to throw that out there. But no, I think Houston's going to win this, and it's going to come down to defense. So Houston's going to have a couple turnovers. They're going to win this, let's say 21-10.
Okay, keep track of your scores, too.
Oh, well, let me write these down.
This is going to take longer. By the way, yeah, so I just noticed this, too. Oregon, Utah is playing now. I usually get updates.
Oregon, Utah?
Oregon versus Utah, yeah. So good game.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked Utah again.
I picked Oregon, I believe.
What did I say for Alabama?
I don't know.
24-.
Anyway, so next game is Michigan, Iowa. I think Michigan's going to take that one after what they did.
Michigan,
after beating Ohio State.
Yeah, Iowa's just been.
I think Michigan may let their guard down. They're not going to be as ready for this game just because they feel they're on their high horse after Ohio State. But I think Michigan's still going to win it.
Or they're in the groove and they're rolling. You know, I think Iowa's just highly overrated.
Imagine if Iowa beat Michigan and just knocked Michigan's hopes.
I mean, they could. They're a great run defense team. I will say that.
I'm just going to say Michigan's going to win 35-17 against Iowa.
Ooh, I was going to say 31 for Michigan to... I'm going to say 21.
Okay, and we got Pitt, Wake Forest here last.
Pitt, Wake Forest. I mean...
Wake Forest got upset by Clemson, so there's not really much to
What's
say
Wake
about
Forest got to play for? You know, Pitt has a Heisman caliber quarterback.
I think Pitt's going to be good in this game. I think they're going to blow them out.
I don't think they're going to blow them out. I think it's going to be close, but I think Pitt's just going to have too much of an offense for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 42-35 Pitt over Wake Forest.
I'm going to say Pitt 28 and Wake Forest 24.
All right. Is that all you have for sports? So those are all our picks.
Oh, no, my phone almost updated, but no. I was just gonna say that. I mean, as we've come to see in the pros, especially, is how important quarterbacks are, and how good they make these coaches look. I mean, there's no doubt since Pete Carroll lost Russell Wilson, they've had a losing streak, and he's not at 100% now, and they're not doing too hot. As well as Bill Belichick, when he lost Brady, team just fell apart. And who was the other one that I was? Oh, and Drew Brees. Sean Payton's not doing anything right now, So, I mean, that just goes to show that how important the QB position is.
Yeah. So no one has scored yet in the Oregon-Utah game. Just keeping an eye on that.
What's the time?
It just started.
Oh, okay.
But moving on.
Before we move on, did you want a refill?
I have. Oh wait, there's a hair in here.
Yeah, that's probably Jax's. It's been floating around. There's been a couple.
I need to figure out how to get this out without getting my hands all sticky.
Just drink it.
All right. I'm gonna refill.
All right.
I'm gonna refill us real quick. Cody, continue.
I'll entertain our guests here. Where were we at? Should I get into social media or no?
Just keep talking about sports. You like talking about sports.
Well, anyway, here, let me take another sip here. By the way, review on this coquito. I do enjoy it. It's not like homemade, but I do enjoy it. This is I don't know if we're supposed to mention any brands. Are we? Oh man, mistake. Are we supposed to? Hopefully Jax doesn't drink that up. He'll think it's poor guy. He'll think it's milk. Yeah, keep that bottle.
We're gonna keep the bottle, but I'm gonna have to wash my hands after.
But yeah. Anyway, no, we bought the store-bought one. Again, I don't want to say the brand, but I will say it if they'll allow it. But no, it's good. It's good. Not homemade, but it's right up there. I was shockingly, I was pleasantly surprised, I guess you'd say. So that's good. But yeah, sports. I mean, college football is coming to an end here, so I'm excited to see what it withholds. But with that being said, I'm more excited for next season. Because then we'll see all this coaching drama come into
that's
fruition.
Enough. That's enough.
I don't think it's enough.
Anyway, so on to social media now. God, you could talk for days. I could have just left the podcast.
Well, I mean, you still can. It's not too late.
What?
Anyway,
on to social media. So, just to start it off, our boy Joel Osteen.
Oh, I was actually going to mention this.
Plumber finds money behind loose toilet and wall at his church in Lakewood.
$600K to be exact.
So, there's probably no secret that he's getting millions and millions of dollars out of that church.
Well, where do you put all that money? Because I mean,
why is it in the church?
Technically, he's putting it all back into the church. I think that's what he wants to get. That the terminology, like the technicalities, so then he can actually say that.
Yeah, he was just.
I'm putting all my money back into the church. Amen.
He didn't know where to put it.
He put it all back into the church. That's where he put it, and I can't blame him. I mean, where do you put all that money? You don't have to pay taxes. What are you going to do? Keep buying stuff when...
Isn't his house worth like it's 13, 14 mil?
Oh, probably more than that.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Jax, you gonna jump up here?
But yeah, he's loaded. That's no secret. But he is very inspiring, so gotta give that to him.
He's got a gift, I will say.
He does have a gift. I don't know how he talks. I don't think there's a teleprompter, and he just keeps talking for
He's got
like
a
an
gift,
hour.
man.
Yeah, he does have a gift.
Forget what I was gonna say, but yeah, no. I mean, people give him hate for having nice things, so I think he's just done with it and just put it in the walls of the church.
I really want to hear more about that and kind of hear the thought process, but yeah, just to hear with like what he has to say. But of course, he's probably not gonna say anything. He's just gonna let it go over.
He's just gonna keep preaching, doing what he does, man.
Yeah, gotta say though, he has a smart business system going. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's bringing in a ton of money. I mean, I think it's just because he's a great motivator, and
well, he's a motivational speaker, and he does it with talking about God. I mean, that's 2 in 1 there, you know?
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, our first run-in with Joel Osteen was actually
in a hotel.
Yeah, so it was actually really recent. We knew about Joel Osteen and just all his houses and church and all that, and we kind of just looked at it like really, like this guy's just taking all this money.
In my mind, he was a little scammy. You couldn't really trust him, right?
But then it was, you know,
he was on the TV.
It was late night. The only thing on was Joel Osteen, and he was speaking exactly. Yeah, he was saying exactly what we were thinking. You know, just the whole what was going on at that time, and yeah. So
so now we're part of his church. Now. We own 500 CDs and DVDs. And we're all in.
No, you know? But he is a great motivator, and I feel like this guy is just gonna
says when you believe in something, go all in and buy it all.
Yep.
No, but no, I mean he's got a gift, like I said, and I mean I'm Team Joel right now. You know,
I want to see how he comes out on top at this point. Before I would have probably, I don't know, maybe I would have rooted against him, but now I'm in favor of what he what he's got going on. I mean, $600K in the wall.
He's the type of speaker where he's saying stuff and you're like, yep. Like you're agreeing with everything he's saying. He's hyping you up. You're doing, you know.
Speaking of that, I did hear one. He's like, so this is like word for word what he said. He's like, so I guess the whole concept was, it was in a video. It was like the whole concept was that like people, you know, get what's coming to them like sooner or later, like it's gonna catch up to them, like if they're talking trash about you, like it's gonna catch up to them.
It'll come out in public so that they can see it.
Well, something like that. But basically, he's like, there's one kid was making fun of this kid tormenting, or these 42 kids were tormenting this one kid.
No, it was a personal story for him. And that's when he said it.
No, but listen. So he's like, these 42 kids were harassing this one kid, and one day a bear comes and mauls all 42 of them. And like he's like, and everyone's like, oh,
I don't remember that.
Like, but he was saying that as like revenge. And I was like, oh, maybe there is like a little like, why would he say that out loud? but
he rolled with it.
Yeah, you know? He
made it sound good.
It didn't sound good, but
and then he was talking about a personal story. He's like, because this one guy, he told me that I would never make it. You know, I should do something else because I would never make it. No one's ever made money preaching like this, and well, I'd be darned if it didn't show up. And I don't know. He said like, got my biggest check right in front of him. And I wanted to say nanny nanny boo boo, and that's where I was just like, all right, sweet. Like that, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. No, that was really funny. But yeah, no, Joel, man, heck of a guy.
Yeah, part of me just wonders, is he playing like a character or is that actually how he is?
Who cares, man?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
He's my spirit animal.
That's enough on that. People were actually talking about how big Conor McGregor has gotten, and he's like 190.
Really?
Yeah, he's like 190, and he's like, I guess he's gotten like muscular, like built.
Yeah. Which being that, beforehand he was getting PED allegations or steroid allegations, which Jakey Boy's getting right now.
Oh well, let's keep them separate. Actually, go ahead,
because that's one of his next opponents, maybe potential.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Jake Paul is going to fight Conor McGregor.
I don't know.
Unless Conor McGregor needs a check and loses another fight. I think maybe. But yeah, Jake Paul refuses to drug test.
Yeah, he does.
Tommy Fury's father, or
no,
Tyson Fury's
father. What's his name? That's another
Tom.
T. No.
I think it's Tom. But anyway, so he, I guess he let out that Jake Paul refused to do a drug test. And it's kind of interesting. I first thought it was like going to be weed or marijuana, but now I'm starting to think that it's PEDs because last fight, last fight, what's his name? Tyrone Woodley. Was mentioning like in one of their interviews or whatever.
He seemed a little
that Jake Paul was
like he stumped him a little bit.
Yeah. That Jake Paul was juicing. So I don't know. I think he is juicing now. Like the fact that he doesn't want to do a drug test. Like then again, like what do you have to gain out of that? But I don't know.
Career?
I do think Jake Paul
career in boxing.
No. I mean, what do you have to gain about taking the drug test? Like why would you even take the drug test?
Yeah, I don't even know what that includes, but it's like it kind of shows you're guilty if you're. Well, I don't know.
But either way, there's probably a good chance that Jake Paul is taking something that's helping, like muscle growth,
probably.
But
I mean, what is he taking? HGH? Like, I mean, maybe it'll help him out. Maybe it'll help with his muscle gain or whatever. But I feel like you're still having to stay the same weight, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I don't know. So there's something off about that. But I mean, I guess speaking on that topic, what do you think about the fight and how it's progressing? And because it's going to be here soon. What is it? And
well, it was
18th.
Yeah, I mean, it was
2 weeks.
It was interesting. Is Tommy? I don't believe this because what Tommy Fury says his last fight, why he did so bad was because he wanted this fight. So he was,
yeah, that's BS.
Yeah, that was
why even say that? Because
like
every fighter knows that you don't do that. Like that's not a thing, Every fighter knows that's not a thing.
Like he hardly won, but yeah, he didn't do that. But I mean, that's enough because we'll talk about it more to come. As the fight gets closer, I'm sure.
Yeah, but last thing here on
no, not last thing.
Okay, well go ahead.
Unless you're talking about the fighting.
No.
Okay. Well, speaking of fighting, kind of, is Danny Duncan actually he got abuse allegations from that kid that's like his
friend?
Yeah, his friend, his sidekick that he kind of
the kid that's a little off.
Yeah, he's a little off with always wears that floppy hat.
Yeah.
So he made a video of the truth about Danny Duncan. And now I don't know because my first thing was publicity stunt, whether for him or for both of them.
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Well,
all his videos, he's like making them do these crazy things, and
yeah, I was like, I mean, that's why you're famous.
Yeah,
like that's why you're part of the group there. But
I mean, that's the only thing that got him attention.
It was a little messed up because he said, which I don't know how truthful this is, but he said that he was downstairs chilling and there's some people down there, but Danny just came in and punched him in the head twice. And then he went up and like cried to this girl about it. And he kind of mentioned that, but I didn't look too far into it. I just saw it briefly.
I feel like there's probably more context to that, but still I think I could see Danny Duncan being, he acts like a big brother, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So I could see him being aggressive, like,
I don't think,
but in a big brother way. It's not like I don't think it's, I mean, who's to say that they told him, hey, don't do that. You can't treat people that aren't your brothers as your brothers. So I think that's where the line's kind of overstepped. But I think to Danny, he sees himself as the big brother. I don't think he thinks he's doing something wrong, but
plus that's his thing. Like I think he's that guy who's just, how do you say it? He likes roughhousing,
Yeah.
So I think he was just kind of, that's just how he like plays, and lack of a better term there, but
yeah, like I don't think he's a bad person or anything. I think he sees it as like that's his, like, I don't know, maybe love language or whatever, but like to everyone else, I think they kind of see it as like being a bully,
Yeah, I feel like he's the type of kid that if it was happening to him, he just goes all in about it and just thinks of it as fun.
Yeah, to him it wouldn't be a big deal. Like if he was the other person.
Yeah, because then he would just like retaliate and they'd just have a little fun.
Yeah, whatever. Like to him that's probably what he wants.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could see that being true. I think the kid probably may take it out of context, but he kind of is, like, if you watch the videos, he's kind of a little baby about stuff. So not to say that he's not valid in what he's saying now, but
yeah,
I'm just saying from the videos, like, he'll just like
he just complains.
Yeah, he just complains.
He cries a little bit, but yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that as like a separate thing, not on this, but yeah, no, I mean that's kind of like what I think about it.
Yeah.
Like Danny,
I think
just sees it as like him being the big brother kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's like, he sees that kid as like one of his closest friends. So I don't think he does it intentionally.
Yeah, but I do think that he could, I don't know, he may be a little off the wall sometimes, like a little unpredictable.
Yeah. I think he just has kind of like an aggressive or a very physical type of personality.
Yeah.
But anyway, one more thing, and you'll really like this story because I saw it. But on his podcast, he actually broke the story. I'm surprised he actually said it. But so David Dobrik, I don't know if you saw this, but on his podcast, he told the story that was probably his most embarrassing thing he's ever done, from his words, is when they were younger, because he was friends with Natalie when they were younger or whatever, same hometown or something. So she asked him to grab something at her house, and apparently he put her underwear on.
What?
Yeah. So he went and grabbed whatever she needed to grab, but he said he put her underwear on.
Okay.
It's uncomfortable just saying that.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable listening. I want you to like progress in the story, but you keep stopping on that.
That's all I know from the story. I think that's where he stopped. I didn't watch his podcast, but I saw a clip of it.
Did she know this, or did
no?
He just
she found out when he told him there. All of them found out when he just said that.
Why would he even just say that?
I don't
that's
know
something
why,
you keep to yourself.
I don't know why he would even admit it.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird for sure.
I'll tell you why. Probably it was probably brewing on him and weighing on him for the longest time.
He's probably like, I can't be seen around these people without telling them this. He said that on his podcast?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So kids messed up, dude. Yeah, no. Well,
I think he's got enough money to where he doesn't care how weird he is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's like that threshold like that where it doesn't really affect you, like how people see you anymore.
Plus, he's lucky it's in like, I guess today's day and age where, it's fine. It's not a big deal if you're wearing a girl's underwear anymore.
Oh, Dobrik.
But it's a little strange.
Yeah, definitely strange. I feel like I had something more on that, but maybe not. I don't know. That's really weird. I think you threw me off there. Oh, yeah, I did. Apparently Natalie's like really like weirdly obsessed with him.
Yeah.
So she has like cameras and stuff to like spy on him or something.
No, I think they just all have cameras in their house.
No, there's something about like she saw something on the camera, like would just like stalk him on the camera or something. I don't know. There's some weird thing that I heard, but
I think
don't
it's
know
a
how
little
much
toxic, but I think they welcome it because
it's content.
for views, content.
Maybe. But I think they know enough dirt on each other that they have no choice but to just to stay friends.
Yeah, they just kind of vibe with it, roll with the punches.
Yeah. I did have one more thing in this category, though.
Oh, okay.
So Alec Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
That whole story, I feel like we have to just talk about it here.
Is this social? Oh, I guess worse. Yeah, just go ahead.
So, I was watching the YouTube ABC interview with him or whatever, and at first when I heard the story, we saw it in the news when we were in LA, and we were just like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. But you feel bad. So you feel bad for the victim, the victim's family, everyone that was involved, and then him for the guilt, right?
Yeah.
But then I saw this interview, and it does seem kind of like the guilt may be weighing on him a little bit, but he did seem like he was guilty about something.
So you actually watched the interview?
Yeah, I don't think it was that long, but it seemed off. His like reaction and stuff seemed off. I don't know how to describe it, but it seemed like there's something that he's hiding that could have determined like he did something wrong. Whether it's like maybe he is actually supposed to check the gun beforehand and he didn't. Something that simple. But he said the interesting thing is he said he never pulled the trigger.
Yeah. So I saw that.
It was the hammer, which I think because the guns they were using, I forget. I don't know if it was a revolver or what it was. I'm not sure exactly what gun he said, but there was something with, I think, that particular gun to where if you let go of the hammer, it does fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be just another step. So maybe. But he's only as guilty as the studio will allow him to be.
That's what you think too, because I didn't realize this. I thought he was just an actor in the movie. He's actually a producer in the movie, which could make this situation more complex because he oversees the prop people, the safety on the set. There's a lot of stuff that he does oversee that I think he might be stressing about, which is, I think, what's going on, which I think he does feel guilty about because I guess one of the girls that was in charge of this, the main girl that was in charge of the props and the guns and stuff, she only worked on like 2 other movies before this, and apparently she wasn't very like
qualified.
It wasn't very qualified.
Well, I did see, what was it, KFC Barstool? Kevin, I guess is right his name.
I don't know.
But he has his Minuteman thing, and he was saying, first of all, he's an actor, so he can cry whenever he needs to.
And it did seem like that. It seemed like it was an acting cry. It didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem like it was. I think there was some, like obviously if you're a great actor, there's some genuine feelings behind it, but it seems like it didn't really time up right.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe it took a second to start crying, but another thing he said was, if he's doing all this, because he already said his like condolences that he was, he felt traumatic experience and he felt bad and stuff.
Yeah.
But if he has to like go and keep doing these interviews and things, like he might be screwed, So
I think there is something that he is hiding though, because it did seem like that, and I never even really like there was no thought process behind him doing something wrong in my head before I saw this. Before I saw this, it was more of, you're an actor, you're just playing your role. First of all, this is true. There should never be live rounds on set.
Yeah, like I felt bad for him.
But then again, I think he was fired. I don't know if it was him or other people.
I think it was other people.
The prop managers and stuff were firing guns beforehand with live rounds on set. So I don't know if he was involved in that either or what, but there's just a whole mess that there was a lot of things that shouldn't have happened. that led to this. And one, George Clooney was saying that he checks every gun he's ever.
I mean, I would.
I would too. And
if you've ever used guns, you kind of do.
And even just watching it, I hate when they point guns on TV. Like, that's one of the biggest things for me. Just seeing, like, I know I've talked about it too with one of my friends, is like, just seeing that is like, it like makes you cringe because you're like, I'm just waiting. I don't know. It's just normal gun safety. You know, you never point a gun at, no matter if it's loaded, doesn't have the clip in, whatever it is, even if it's a piece of a gun, like a not fully functioning gun, you still do not point it at someone. And that's just so bizarre to me, is how this actually happened. And I think that's what's shocking everyone too.
Yeah. I mean, I felt bad for him, but I had like a weird feeling that he was somehow like guilty of something.
Yeah.
Like when I first saw it, I don't know. It just didn't seem like
it
seemed like he was guilty of something.
Yeah.
Like right away, just how he was acting.
Well, just watching the documentary, like before I even watched like what I was saying, before I even watched it at all, I was totally like, you know, not his fault, all this, but the way he was acting, it seems like he was guilty. So like, they're like, one of the guys was like, so like, you pulled the trigger, and he's like, no, never pulled the trigger. Like all defensive like that. And I was like, all right, so you didn't pull the trigger. And he's like, no. And like his whole mannerisms and all this was very like nervous, scared, in trouble, like type energy, you know?
Yeah. So
I was like, okay, I get it. Like, this is a big deal. But it didn't seem like there was like guilt. It didn't seem like it was guilt. It seems like it was more like, I'm scared for me.
I think it's
kind of thing.
Frantic, whether it was on purpose. Well, I don't think it was on purpose.
I don't think it was on purpose. I think he did something that he shouldn't have done, but he's not telling anyone what it is.
Yeah, even if it's accidental, though, you kind of have that freak out like thing, you know. So because you killed someone.
I mean, it's absolutely, yeah. It would confuse, like it would be awful. Like that would be.
I would be probably paranoid and have nightmares if I was him. So
it seems like it just has seemed like he hasn't slept since, you know,
probably not,
which sucks. Like this is probably tearing him up, which sucks. But yeah, he definitely, it seems like there's some form of something he did wrong that he shouldn't have done that could get him in a lot of trouble. But I don't think it was on purpose.
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of out of question that it would be on purpose.
I don't think it's out of question, but
I
mean, you just can't put, hearing what happens nowadays, like you can't put anything out of question. But I do think that that's very unlikely.
Well, you got to find
out
out
on purpose.
I've seen enough, crime shows to narrow this down. You got to find out if there was any motivations for him trying to kill someone. Like what's the motive? But no, yeah, I mean, we'll see what comes about. I'm curious if he does any more interviews.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But fantasy celebrity.
Speaking of, well, why don't we just go right into show or movie since we're talking about it?
Okay, you're gonna mix up the order here, but
I mean, this is the right order to go into.
That's fine. Okay.
Like I said, you should have put that in the show or movie, but hey,
Anyway, I saw Money Heist is actually returning to Netflix for its 5th season, I guess.
Is it? Oh, yeah, because I
think it just got posted.
I was wondering if that's how
very bad ending
it ended, because I was so confused. It didn't even show who was there, what happened, or that was the most confusing ending I've ever seen of a season.
I think it got posted already to Netflix, but I don't know. That's what
really?
That's what that's what the context kind of said, but I don't know if they were talking about past episodes or if this is the new season or
I'm
what.
almost done with The Last Kingdom, which also is having another season as well. So big news on that. I don't know when that's coming out, but
should come out soon.
They've already been filming it, so it's got to be probably by next year. When
is Peaky coming out? We still don't know.
No, I do know. I do know. Actually,
probably February.
Yeah, so it's on the network. It's coming out in February of next year.
Yes.
I don't know if Netflix is going to be after it, most likely. Probably like late February, if not maybe early March. Wow, March is already coming up too. Jeez. This year. But another kind of surprising thing, I saw this and I was like, wait, what? Because if you've ever been a high school young man and have seen the show Blue Mountain State, you know about that castle, right? So that same actor for Thad Castle is actually the next Jack Reacher for the next Jack Reacher movie.
Wait, you can't do that.
Can't do what?
He can't just become Jack Reacher.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm confused. It's like I can't see past all the Blue Mountain State Thad Castle stuff. I can't see past that. And he's doing a good job. He's still bulked up, but you see his face and you're just like, you're joking right now, you know?
I just don't. I don't know how he could be Jack Reacher. Was it Tom Cruise or that?
It was Tom Cruise.
So Tom Cruise was the Jack Reacher guy. I wonder why he didn't do it. Probably had enough money and didn't want it to keep stretching on.
He's loaded.
He has like a ton of movies that,
and
is it a series?
Let's not forget the church. You know?
Oh yeah.
He's loaded.
He doesn't need anything else.
He's probably the most rich actor out there.
I wouldn't. I mean, with Scientology back.
I'm not saying
Probably.
That's why I didn't say yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's going to be weird with him as Jack Reacher. But also, we watched yesterday with our T-Bell, late night T-Bell run. We watched the Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas movie with where he was, what's his name? What's the action figure's name? Turbo Man. And
forgot how good of a movie that was.
It was pretty good. The action shots were not great, but it kind of made it funny, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
the old cheesy.
That's part of it.
The old cheesy stuff. So
plus, I mean, it kind of brings me to like, I wish Arnold was in more movies, you know, because he's kind of that. It's kind of that person where you throw him into something and it's like, let's see what happens. So him being an actor, which he was an accomplished actor, so I don't want to take that away from him, but he was like bulked up and everything, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he was built, and then the biggest Santa walks up and throws him. You know, it
just adds another element.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good movie. I'm still trying to figure out. I think they have it figured out that like Christmas movies are going to be like people will pay for them constantly every year. So it's hard to find them on like streaming services, like the classics, you know?
Yeah. I think because normally you'll have cable and they'll just play. But on the streaming service, it's still kind of new that, because I mean, how many years have we had these streaming services for?
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's having to do with making money.
Well, yeah, it's them making money.
Because they can make money off people renting every year, people renting holiday movies, you know? So I think that's what it comes down to. But you can't do that with like...
Yeah, but even the best movies, they do that. So it's not like...
Well, yeah, that's why they do it.
I'm not arguing that. I'm telling you that.
You're not telling me that. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that people, like, they know that people will pay to rent them every year. So that's why they're not going to put them on a streaming service. They're going to put a few, but like Disney Plus, you know, they own the Santa Claus ones. So they're going to keep those on their streaming platforms, of course. But like with the other movies, like the other classics and stuff, they're going to make it hard to get. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that all you have?
That's all I had for that.
All right. And then let's do our fantasy celebrity real quick. I don't think I got any points. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna look up Billie Eilish real quick, but that's all I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, I think LeBron is my best hope right now because I haven't heard anything about Adele other than she performed on, I think, the Oprah show. I don't know if that counts.
Nah, it doesn't count.
Unless she got everyone a gift on there, that would count.
So what is PETA?
PETA?
Right. But Billie Eilish named PETA Face of the Year? Is that for her? Don't tell me that's for her Thanksgiving post about not eating turkey. Do not tell me.
Probably, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
I hope not. Her perfume was free of animal ingredients and naturally was
that's
not
why
tested
she
on
got
animals. So Billie Eilish is committed to ending meat and dairy foods in the use of leather, fur, and skin. Okay, yeah. Let's put her. That's a we got to put her in. That's a point for me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
That's a point for me. You got to give me a point. What'd you get?
I mean, it sounds pretty positive to me.
I don't know. They're also on the side of Carol Baskin. So, come on.
Who may or may not be guilty, allegedly, maybe. LeBron. Look up LeBron James. I feel like he
might have done something good recently.
Maybe. It depends what you consider good.
I mean,
or bad.
Okay. What day is it? Oh, this was 8 days ago now.
That counts.
Mm-mm.
What was it? Wait.
LeBron James is reinstated to play after a false positive.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's about it. It's because he had to step away because of his COVID test or whatever.
Well, we still have 2 more days?
No, this is it. This is Friday.
Well, then do we have to pick new people?
We'll pick new people on Monday.
Well, I don't know if that makes any sense, but
it does.
Look up Adele.
Adele, you want me to look up it? Okay. Adele has to dye her eyebrows or else she looks like Voldemort.
Yeah, I think that's pretty positive.
No, there's nothing. Nothing. Anyway, is that
Macaulay Culkin?
No.
I feel like he's done something wild. I don't know.
Come on. We're not looking up everyone. That's your job. All right?
It's not my job. You said you're going to be the one looking it up.
Nope, nothing.
Whatever. All right.
What's the score? So I'm going to give myself a point for Billy.
I don't know. Someone in the comments, is that a point? Is that something bad that she did? Something negative?
Is it negative or positive? Anyway, so what do you have? Do you have a point?
We can always wait to score it, finally.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait.
Oh, yeah, wait, I did have a... Didn't I have a point?
It's stupid. Okay, so should I get a point for her being in the headlines for something negative?
All right, sure. I think I got a point, though. I think it was LeBron.
No, you didn't get a point.
No, I thought I did get a point.
It was for Adele. That's what it was. But
Adele, yeah. So there we go. 1-1. We got double or nothing on the next week.
Or we just lose a point, Alex.
Oh, lose a point.
Well, then we can't give it to you for Adele. So we're gonna go out of this week tying. I don't think it was a good match. So it's gonna be.
Is it double or nothing next week?
No double or nothing. We're gonna have to put a tie on our record.
I mean, there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, so.
I mean, a tie doesn't really make any sense.
I mean, double or nothing doesn't really make any sense.
I mean, we could technically tie the.
Yeah, we're just tying this. Yeah, that's
not what I'm saying, but whatever.
Anyway, do you hear that? Is that Santa?
Sound like.
Is that Santa?
Sounds like it.
Well, it's 1 second. I don't even know how to put this thing on. I'm just gonna put my headphones.
Put it barely on,
put my headphones on over it. Okay, there we go.
How am I looking here? Let's check this out. Oh,
I kind of hate this because it doesn't. My
you
headphones,
can see my hat.
My headphones don't seal as good, but
this is fine. I kind of want to immediately take this off. We'll take it off right after.
Well, we only have 2 more segments, so. But yeah, so naughty or nice time. Let's rattle it off. This is where we pick if someone's naughty or nice. All right, Tom Holland.
I guess he's nice.
Yeah, he's nice. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'd say nice overall.
I'd say nice. You know, his Christmas movies, pretty pleasant. So, Will Ferrell.
Nice.
And he usually has Christmas movies every so often, every year, you know. So, all right. What about you?
Vince Vaughn.
Nice.
Yeah, I think nice.
We can't just say I think. You know, there has to. I feel like we should start having reasons why they're naughty or nice.
Okay, Vince Vaughn is nice because I think he's a good guy.
I mean, like recent stuff. But anyway, yeah, continue.
Well, anyway. What about Owen Wilson?
Nice.
Yeah, Owen Wilson. Yeah, I'd say nice. Good actor too, you know.
I took off the hat, by the way.
Why?
Oh, you know what? We're still on naughty or nice.
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Well,
I'll just put
naughty.
Naughty?
Alex, naughty.
Oh.
You're on the... Yeah, you're getting coal.
Anyway, continue.
When did you take it off? Before I started naming names?
Yeah, I think after I
oh my gosh. All right.
read mine.
Vince Vaughn.
No, just
go again. I have to
go to the end.
I'm curious. What do you think about Jax?
He's been naughty, but then again, he looks cute.
He cuddles up to you right when
he's on our merch now. So,
well, he is naughty on the merch.
Yeah, so we're gonna
not
stick
like
with
that,
naughty
guys. Come on.
How are you doing? By the way, how are you doing on your?
I'm almost done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Which I should save a little bit.
Yeah, we can save a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost done with it. Oh man, should have thought of it. Oh well, I'll leave it. I won't touch it now. But yeah,
so that's it for naughty
that's
or
it.
nice.
So
now we're on the last questions here, which is our last segment. So, and I actually thought about this. What are some lies that you believed for the longest time? And I'm gonna use.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
Not the season.
What?
Don't disappoint people. Is all I gotta say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The kids, man. Think about the kids.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, dude, that's not what I'm saying. My example was like Jackie Chan dying.
Oh well, Jackie Chan dying.
I believed that for the longest time.
Who else?
I'm talking about like theories or whatever, like stuff that ended up not being true.
Not being true. I mean, there's rumors and stuff, but
yeah, mostly rumors is what I'm, I guess, getting to.
Okay. I mean, I think everyone else who was rumored to be dead,
like Michael Jackson,
was dead. Yeah, I mean,
no, I'm just kidding.
Tupac, still unknown.
Anyway, let's get into some questions that we have here from audience members. What's scarier that we don't know about, the ocean or space?
See, we kind of got a similar...
I think space because it's more threatening. The ocean could just chill there, you know?
Yeah. What's scarier was the actual word used.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, space is scarier. There's no doubt about it. Because, I mean, you swim in the ocean all the time, but how many people have been in space, you know? So
yeah.
You're not going to know your way around there. And you could get lost. You know, you could just slip off, and if you don't have any propulsion, then you're kind of screwed. So that's for sure scarier.
And okay, what would you rather have it to be dark for a year straight or light for a year straight?
Light. I would get too depressed if it was dark.
I'd say light. Yeah, I
because
feel
you
like
see it in Alaska during the winter time when they get like 24 hours a day of darkness.
Yeah,
I just couldn't do it.
Well, I will say this.
Why I couldn't live there mostly.
I will say this. You might take it for granted that it's light out, so you may sleep a little bit more, be a little bit more lazy. But I do think that overall your mood is going to be better throughout the day with it being light rather than dark. So I'd rather do that. And there's ways around making it dark. You can't really make it light out unless you have I don't know, street lights don't do enough.
Well, I don't think that. I'll have to disagree on that because I think you're going to be awake more because you're going to get more of that
Well, you're not going to be excited
energy.
when the sun rises or sets. I think that's a.
Are you ever excited? I'm a little more either disappointed unless there's something that comes out of it, golden hour, whatever. Because most of the time we don't see that. It's just kind of sad, the day's almost over.
No, not really.
If it was always light,
I kind of like how there's a definitive start and end to the day.
Well, that's not really a definitive start and end to it.
I mean, what else is it? You can't just have the day rolling there's a definitive sunset and sunrise.
You're still up for another. Well, now it's 6 to 8 hours. So it's not really a definitive start and end.
Okay. Well, moving on to the next question. Would you rather have your toenail ripped off or your toe?
Or your toe?
Oh, no. Whoa. Wait.
Probably the nail.
Wait.
Toe missing.
No, I don't think that's right. Would you rather have your toenail ripped off, I think, of your toe, or have every eyebrow hair plucked off one by one? I think my eyebrow hair.
I already did have my toenail ripped off, so probably that because with the eyebrow hair,
dude.
Yeah, it's true. With the eyebrow hair, it would be more permanent. You would have to see it all the time, and every single your eyebrows missing. You don't realize how off it looks and how.
Yeah, well, I mean
eyebrows make people more attractive.
That's the thing. For the pain of it, I'd rather have my eyebrows plucked, but for the look of it, probably my toenail.
Although they say, I guess girls say threading is painful. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. But toenails seems more painful, but it's as long as it's quick, you're fine,
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the questions that we have for today. Thanks guys for watching and listening to this podcast. This is episode 9. So, we'll see you guys on the 10th one on Monday.
Guys, last thing, do not forget about the giveaway, right? So go to the Instagram right now and right when we get off of this and go participate in that because there's a good chance you can win some really, really good stuff.
Yeah. So check that out. Make sure you check out our new merch too. It's on our Instagram shop as well. It's on our Shopify store. You can get through the link in our bio on all our social medias.
For me personally, I want to buy a mug.
Yeah.
I want to buy one of the mugs. You'll see once you go in the store, and
that's going to be our new Christmas mug, isn't it?
Might have to, yeah.
So we might have to drink out of those. We'll get here in time. I don't know. But anyway, so
hopefully.
Thanks guys for watching and listening. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for the giveaway, our NFT project that's coming up, and our new merch. So check that out.
Yeah, lots to come this holiday season.
Yep. Follow our social media, and we'll see you guys next time.